Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ha! That was good.
Figure
That's pretty good.
we've been getting on some rants lately. I figure we need to add that in.
Yes, that's right.
Just
Hello,
to
America.
Forewarn everyone. Yes, what's going on, everybody? We've already got a bunch of people in here. Nate, what's going on? Destiny, Stan, Matt has become a upgraded membership. So thank you, Matt.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Matt.
Let's see. Chuck, tonight is not the night to be on the Harriet Tubman time. Hey, listen, my clock's at 6:45 when I click go live.
Yeah, I got in at 6:42 or 3. I was sitting there looking at Chuck, and he would never have me on.
He wasn't showing on my side, so I don't know what was going on with that.
Aubrey's in the
What's up,
house. Manny's in the house. All right.
You get the comments before I do. I ain't even seen all them yet. There they come. What's up, Audrey? Manny? Well, Trey, we got Matt joining us in a little while. He's running a little bit behind, but he's going to join us. So what do you want to do first? We could talk about last weekend's show. We could talk about your coaching stuff. We could talk about whatever you want. We'll let you take it off. What's up, Dustin? J-Mac?
I would say let's run through the show. There will be something there's a topic that will be addressed in a little while. I want to make sure there's enough people in here where I'm satisfied hears this. Because it will be fixed and squashed one way or another. I think everybody in here really knows me, especially Nathan and a few others actually personally know me for years. You know, if I got something negative to say, I'll say it to you. I mean, there's nothing you can do to me, so it's no big deal. So I just would appreciate the same thing. Just come tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I would love to try to fix it if it's something offensive or, what have you. But I don't like the fact, and obviously my team didn't like the fact that I was getting discredited when you can easily look at the gains everybody makes, and it basically talks for itself. So I will address a little bit later. I got a couple of things to say. I won't address names. Everybody pretty much already knows the crap that's going on, but
Yeah.
Let me get a little more fired up thinking about it, and in the episode it'll be fun.
All right. Well, let's talk about this past weekend real quick.
Yes.
Kind of a shocker, wouldn't you
Fantastic weekend. It was a fantastic weekend. Mitchell Hooper bombed. Rain O'Neal bombed.
But Rain O'Neal didn't do as bad. Like he came in fourth. He missed the podium. I got all the numbers down here, so I'm looking down at the board. But Mitchell Hooper, do you think it's the stress of everything that's gotten into him?
I don't know, but I watched. I looked at Giants Live. They had comments on where Mitchell turns his comments off, and people were blasting his ass.
Oh, I can imagine.
It was fantastic. I don't know. I imagine. I kind of think he did it on purpose to get kind of out of the light for a little while.
So I'm about to hit on what Nate just said, but he was on a 24 podium streak. I looked it up. His last time not hitting a podium, he placed 8th at World's Strongest Man 2022.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time in 3 years that he hasn't podiumed. But the bigger story to me is Evan Singleton winning the show less than 2 months after a torn bicep.
Well, DPC and TB500 are amazing things. I can just go ahead and tell you.
It was so funny. I was making a post right before the show started because today was the first day that I have pressed anything overhead more than 100 pounds. And actually, I got up to 50% of comp weight, felt good, didn't really have any pain, but I just felt the tightness, so I pulled back. And I was talking about, don't push yourself too soon. Make sure you listen to your body. And I was so tempted to just say, unless you're Evan Singleton, then you can do whatever you want.
Yes. Yeah, all in all, it was I'm not at all surprised that Singleton did really well. He's proved that on those one-day events, he can do really well.
Oh, yeah.
It's the multiple-day shows he doesn't do very well in.
Yeah, he's won a few Giants live shows, right?
I think he's won 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised about Lucas Hatton. I thought he'd be better. Patty Haynes surprised me with his 22-second stone run. That was amazing. Yeah. So maybe that'll help Brian Shaw wisen up, and he knew he should have invited him in the first place over Bobby Thompson.
Yeah. Well, just a quick rundown of the top three, because it was so close for the top three. Evan won with 46.5 points. Jocko Schoenwinkel, I'm hoping I say that right, came in second with 45 points. And Patty Haynes with 44. Then it drops all the way to 37 for Rain O'Neill.
Which I was glad to see
it,
too.
Were neck and neck.
Because I don't think Rain O'Neill is going to be a good strongman. I think he did really well at World's Strongest Man, and he's a one-and-done athlete.
I don't know if he's one and done, but I will say he's up and coming. So he's on the rise up. I think he somehow pulled World's Strongest Man.
He made so many rookie errors. I had somebody tell me that. I had to go back and watch some of it, and it was just, it's true. He made rookie errors.
Well, there was the frame carry where he fell and when he caught himself, which, I don't blame him. Nobody wants to end up like Inez with a busted nose and mouth. But when he caught himself, he slid it over the finish line. They had to penalize him 2 seconds on that one. So I understand that. But what really surprised me the most is you had Trey Mitchell, who great strongman, but he has his weaknesses, specifically the frame. Like, he didn't even break the frame off the ground, I don't think. If he did, he didn't move it. And he still ended up beating Mitchell Hooper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trey Mitchell's anything else besides grip, he's amazing. The 10 reps on the deadlift was outstanding.
Yeah. So Matt said, did you see Remick pop his bicep on the frame?
Yes.
I did not.
It looked like mine when it blew. It was horrible.
Ugh. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of comments coming in. I'm missing some of them, but Stan's like, the events were right for him. Yes, I agree. Nick Guardione did pretty good. He's coming off of OSG win last year, but ended up tying with Mitchell Hooper. That's a feather in your cap, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything else from that show that you want to hit on, or?
No, I just like the outcome. I'm glad Singleton got himself a win. I'm sure mentally that'll help him. I wish he stopped headbutting shit. I know it's great for him showing some blood like WWE, but good Lord Almighty, stop being so crazy.
He's gonna have CTE before it's over with.
I'm sure if he ran a CAT scan, he's not all there already.
Yeah. J-Max said Nick would have done better too if he didn't mess up that first stone. Yeah, he messed up his stone run and bumped him down a little bit. I think he would actually beat Trey Mitchell.
Gotcha.
So, well, overall, it was a great show. I hate that I didn't get to actually watch it live. I just had to go off the clips afterwards, but I kept up with the scores. Wait, never mind. Oh, yeah, he missed the last stone, J-Mac. Well, in local news, did you see I posted the first event, or not the first event, but announced an event for Limit Breaker and F and Strong?
I did.
I tried my best to make it a fitting honor to Bubba, but we have announced that one event for sure in both the Limit Breaker and F and Strong next April is going to be the Bubba's Gauntlet. Someone's already asked me about the weights, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be very close to last time we used it. I'm not going to change much. I thought that was a pretty good weight.
I think only one person only finished it, I believe.
Well, none of the women finished the final part, the load over the bar. None of the heavyweights did, to my knowledge. I take that back. I think one person in the heavyweights did. But all the men in the middleweight, so I might actually have to up the middleweight class weight on that load over bar. Oh, I didn't see Lucas Hatton had 5 logs in 37 seconds.
Yeah, he won the log easily.
Yeah.
That's what shocked me, because he did so well first event, and then he just, mediocre the rest of the way.
His grip gave him a lot of trouble between the frame and the Hercules hold. I did see that.
Which is very surprising since he did so well at the Arnold. And that's to me.
Uh-oh. You still there? I lost audio. Can you hear me? There we go.
I can hear you. Sorry, I had somebody try to call me.
I got you. Let's see. Lower heavyweights, please. Destiny, last year we had for the women's division, it was one class. Or did I say last year? It was 24. Was it 24 or 23?
Chris Stewart's in the house. He said he was going to join tonight for this spectacular show.
Oh yeah, because
he's my buddy too. He asked what was going on. I told him. He's immediately, well, I'm on your side. We got this going. I mean, it's nice that, me. I think I'm a dickhead. It's surprising how many people actually like me. It's crazy. It's crazy what being authentic will do for you. Yeah.
What is it? You're a lovable asshole.
Lovable asshole. That's right.
Yeah. Destiny, quit asking for lower weights. You'll be fine. Let's see. We didn't know we're doing an impromptu most beautiful man vote today. That's why Chris Stewart joined.
Well, Chris Stewart's going to win, as usual. He pays people. He's got that kind of money.
Well, is there any other local show stuff that you want to hit on? Like, I know.
Alabama's is coming. It's coming fast.
Yeah.
No, you want to talk about Tennessee when they got?
Yeah.
Yes, the Chattanooga show. Was it Chattanooga or?
Yeah, it was Chattanooga.
Knoxville. Okay, Chattanooga. Oh my God, this J-Mac guy. J-Mac, you got to go away. You got to go away.
No sumo deadlifts. No suits or sumos for our shows.
No. Spontaneously grow a vagina.
It was funny, though, because you told me that he canceled that show the same day I sent him a message asking if he was interested in us live streaming. So it was hilarious. Like, I sent that message, and then you called me and like, oh, it's canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt Thomas was like, hey, just let you know, I just sent him his program. He's like, I know I've been building up for the show, but they just canceled on me. I was like, oh, great.
Dang.
Yes, that's right. Chris Stewart. For anybody that doesn't know, Alabama Strongman, Mr. Chris Slater has been putting videos out explaining the events. One of them is going to be funny to watch. All these heavyweights with no balance and a bag in their hand, pretty much not knock over a cone in the sand pit. That's going to be outstanding.
Going to be tough. That's going to be tough because the sand's going to shift. I'm just waiting for him to tip over.
I thought they put that in there because they knew it wouldn't last very long.
You're going to have to go really wide.
Yes.
No, I've been trying to reshare those best I can, but yes, thank you, Chris, for reminding us about that. I'm excited for it. Everything looks fun. The only one that I'm hesitant for is that frame. 600-pound frame for me is not going to go well.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, my deadlift's getting better, so I'm not stressed about it. But the frame, I'm glad you left that one here because it's been helpful training with it.
I figured so. I was like, well, I got to have something. And it looks like it's pretty close to what he had in the video, so that worked out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It looks really spot on. We got about 20 people in here. We're still waiting on Matt to join, but do you want to talk about that at all?
You may go and knock it out.
That's up to you.
Sorry. Okay, so everybody grab your popcorn. It was brought to my attention from an athlete that left another coaching staff. I don't know how they left them. I didn't question it. I just had somebody reach out and ask, could I coach them? And like I tell every one of my athletes, I am not a professional coach. I coach you how I was coached. I give you very simple and basic programs that are easy to follow. If you can't do a workout on there, we make adjustments like you're supposed to. And do the works, do the accessories and everything else that a person can do. You have bigger people that can't do certain things that somebody smaller can do. You have to make adjustments. So, with that being said, I'm teaching them the same way that I was brought up by Christina and Laz. Laz's pretty much programs kind of look like how mine are kind of based. I mean, that's just normal, easy stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's what threw me off when I heard that my coaching was crap. And, I never admitted it or never said that I was professional, but I know I can get people results. That's all I said. That's why I don't charge a shit ton of money like some coaches out there who claim they're going to get you to the top level and they're just trying to get your money. Whatever. But anyway, so it hit me the wrong way. I also was told that there was 2 people now, not just 1, 2 people, and maybe others that were bad mouthing me and the Southeast team. Whether it happened or not, I'd rather somebody come to me and talk to me, just like I would come talk to them if there was really an issue. I can tell you that there was no beef on my end. There's no negativity. There was something that happened a couple months ago that was being said. It was hashed, no problems. I haven't had anything negative to say. In fact, I would think that, I was willing to help certain shows. I wanted to help out. I wanted to grow Alabama. So it's really just a shitty time to me. But I'm not going to take that, ever. I don't take somebody talking about me, especially when it's not warranted. And I'm glad that, Olivia got fired up about it immediately, and a few others got fired up. It's nice to know I have good people behind me. Like I said, I'm over with it now. For now, I don't know how it's going to happen when I see a person or whatever. I don't know. I kind of want to hash it out and get it over with. I don't think it's something I need to stress about in my life. I have too much already to stress about. But in the future, I hope that anybody has a problem with me or the way I do things, that they would come to me, or if they have a problem with you, they come to you and settle like grown people. And that's all I really got to say about it. I just I wish it was handled a different way. It really pissed me off. I was extremely hot. I almost reverted back to my old self, which is not going to be a good thing. So I calmed down, and I'm just going to move forward from here.
Well, all I'm going to say about it is sportsmanship in this sport, for the most part, is like the big draw for me. We've been doing this together. Me and you have been working, what now, 4 years? 21, you started coming up every now and then to work out with me?
Yep.
So we've been in the sport together for 4 years now. We've worked with people from all over the state, from Todd, Garrett, Dustin, Chris Stewart, the whole team down in Alabama's. Like, we've coexisted very well. And I will say this, we've never excluded anybody. If anybody's interested in learning or growing or promoting or doing anything in the sport, I've never discouraged anyone from doing it. We have always pushed ourselves to embrace people. And if you can't do that yourself, then you're not part of this community.
Yep, 100%. I really want Alabama to grow. And now being that with Georgia, which we'll announce in a few minutes and stuff,
yeah,
I want everybody in the Southeast to grow. I mean, my overall goal is Georgia and Alabama. I want those two, to be giant in the strongman community. Yes, in Florida. I'm sorry, but for me, yeah. But I want it to grow, and I want everybody to prosper. That's only going to make the sport better, in my opinion. If you have a place for athletes can go. I mean, not everybody can travel, 500 miles away. So having local shows in certain states is going to be a good thing for people to get out, try a strongman, and then grow from there. So I just, like I said, I know there's some people still that are my team that are not happy, and I'm glad that y'all are showing passion behind me. 100%. I love it. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully this won't ever happen again.
Well, like I pointed out, I'm a little upset with your coaching. You're not getting me to the 21-inch biceps that I wanted. I don't know what's going on. Your coaching has just not got me there, so I'm going to jump ship, I think.
Yes, it's just yeah. It's just funny. When I heard that, I was like, what? I don't understand. Because the main thing I heard was like, oh, all of his athletes do the same thing. Well, most of my athletes do the same damn show. So wouldn't they do the same events? Like, yeah. I don't know. What the hell, okay?
Well,
don't make no sense.
Man, he said, this person's my Bobby Thompson.
That's great. You see Chris Stewart. He's giving you some advice.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made since getting my testosterone accurate. Oh my God, I feel like a new man. But
You're definitely pulling heavier on deadlift. You're lifting more. I mean, you can definitely tell you're just like a new man out there.
I've never deadlifted this much before in my life. It's always been my worst event, so I'm very happy with it. Bobby Thompson said you were trash, Trey.
Yes, I'm sure he did. I cannot wait to meet him one day.
Well, dang, I figured Matt would have joined us by now. Appreciate that, Chris. No, but going back to just like not trying to harp on this, but let's just talking about your training programming. So for people who've never trained with you, like you don't coach me, I cut up with you about that, but we both coach similarly. I've asked you, what kind of programs you write, and I've compared it to the stuff that I've written off on my own, and it's very similar. It's basics. Stick to the basics. You grow your strength, and then when you start getting closer to a show, you focus in on the events themselves.
That's correct.
There's like Dustin said. There's no whatever. I lost it. It jumped on me. No point in reinventing the wheel. Like you got to build a strong foundation, grow that strength, and then you start working on like the fundamentals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But for anybody looking for coaching, Trey does it. If anybody in this chat is too far past my level of expertise, I'm more of a beginner strongman coach, and I have no problem admitting that. I've got a degree in like health promotion and fitness, and I've been training for like nearly 15 years now, going on 15 to 17, somewhere in that range. But I'll be the first one to tell you, if you come to me looking for strongman coaching, I got you for about your first year, and then you need to find a better coach.
100%. I get a lot out of watching. I mean, it's not about money or I don't need money like that. I enjoy watching athletes grow. Like Olivia, I got emotional when Olivia fucking deadlifted 500 pounds. Like that was amazing. To have somebody has infusion back surgery to doing over 500 pound deadlifts as a female nowadays. Destiny's doing it. Olivia's doing it.
Yeah,
that's amazing. And then watching, Manny getting PRs, Adam's getting PRs, Matt Thomas. I mean, every one of my athletes. So every time I see that, it's awesome to see. I don't, that's what does it for me.
I have a client of mine who's been training with me for about 2 years now, but last year, in his first year, he went from deadlifting 315. He hit 530 the same week I did, and like matched my deadlift. And everybody was like, "Oh, he's coming for you." I was like, "I hope he beats me. I want to see him do better than me."
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Stan got helped him place nationals. Yep, second nationals, win World Strength Games. Keith said we've embraced him with open arms. Saved him in his darkest time. Man, we love all y'all. We appreciate all y'all for supporting us because this channel has really grown a lot, and I thank each and every one of y'all for supporting us and doing this, because this has been a blast every week to jump on here and just chat with y'all.
Yeah, like Stan said, I mean, I've helped him, get where he is. I'm trying my best, but. It sucks though when I do go to the nationals and I had to do a live stream. I couldn't really focus on all this stuff. Thankfully, I was able to watch the best one of all, his deadlift PR. But I'm there and I'm worried. I'm worried what you're doing, and he was worried about disappointing me while there. I was like, no, you're still out here lifting at almost 50 years old. I'll be lucky if I'm out in a wheelchair at 50. So every day you're impressing me.
Yeah, no, longevity is the game right now, and he's doing great at it.
Yes, Nathan is doing a event day at Iron Empire this Saturday. I unfortunately will be in Texas with Olivia. She's doing the show out there, so I'll be out there with her. Hopefully, she'll get a good win. But I plan on having some strongman Saturdays, whether it be at Body Evolution or my gym or Chris's gym, coming up before. Alabama Strongest Man, but I think also Adam I had a good question earlier today. He wants to do a big training day at ASM so everybody can touch those implements. So hopefully we can get that set up before ASM. What's up, Matt?
What's up, boys? How are y'all?
Doing good.
Good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Sorry, those kids were extra tonight. We had some whiskey lullaby. No, that's too far. We had some whiskey. It was good. We'll be fine. They'll see print. It'll be
Cheers.
good. Cheers to that. I wish I had one in my hand. What have we talked about so far? That sounds awesome. We've got a couple of big training groups going on. I'm definitely behind that for sure. I was glad to have everybody out. Adam and Manny and Trey all came out and crushed it. It was awesome to see them. They had the beautiful families with them. A lot of fun, a lot of good times.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that one. I
felt it literally came out this past week on short notice.
I thought I told you that.
No, it's okay.
Oh.
Awkward.
But we have Matt on today for a special reason. Trey, do you want to announce why?
So, how do I start this? So I chose. All right. So obviously, everybody knows I'm going to be after the Arnold next year. My goal is to stop doing strongman. I want to make a top 5 appearance at the Arnold at Pro-Am show. I'd love to win it, but top 5 is more reasonable. There's some monsters there. But I want to do it the right way. And I know for me, losing Bubba is it's been really hard for me because I can't gauge. I can work out Manny, work out Adam. They're great guys, but I got to have people like Trotter and Tyler and Garrett, people that are stronger than me, where I can build on. I can see what they're doing. I can keep up. Well, that's how me and Bubba got so good. He was good at events I wasn't, which caused me to work so much harder to get better at them, motivation-wise. And I've chose to go with Matt and his coach, and plus it's going to be helpful for me to go over there and do one-on-ones with him. The other day, for instance, went over there and had a back issue, and he cupped my back. And we figured out that I had some major issues in my left side of my back when he cupped me. And now we're doing certain stretches and everything else that's kind of helping my back. Because I travel so much, my left erector always gives me issues. So just having that knowledge of having a coach there with you, local and close by. Laws has always been really good to me. I was sponsored by him and everything else. So no negatives at all. It's just I need somebody I need a team that I can build off of, yet also get experience with and get the treatments I need if I'm going to make a true showing next year.
Yeah, man. Honestly, on my side, it's an honor, dude. You know what I mean? Another amazing presser, amazing lifter overall, dude. I mean, you've come a long way over the last few years with Laws. He's a great coach. I've got big shoes to fill there, but dude, there's a lot of like little things that I think we can fix in person that you couldn't do remote, right? It's not anybody's fault. It's just what you need to be able to see in person. We need to be able to put some cups on you, put some needles in you. I know how excited you are about that. But be able to go through that
overjoyed.
Go through that with Nate and be able to have that. Like you said, a team, man, like only reason that Trotter and Tyler and myself were able to compete at ASMs, PSLs, Arnold's, all that crap is because of Nate, man. Like that dude deserves the biggest shout out. Like he keeps his duct tape together and he's a freaking mad scientist. All of a sudden he'll figure out like, hey, it's not actually this problem. It's actually this problem, this problem, this problem. And he'll figure out the best way to go through and sort that all out, man. Like, but then if there's something I suck at, like I suck at sandbag shoulder, for example, and Trotter's pretty good at that. So I'm able to kind of feed off of him. And then Trotter sucks at pressing, and Tyler's gotten a lot better at pressing. It's pushed him to get better. And then having you out there, having even another press monster to push Garrett to make him go better. And then everybody can push everybody on deadlift. And, you know, me and Tyler obviously can kind of bring up that whole 800-pound lifter and just be an asshole about it just to make you guys want to go further. And you're at 850 puller, Trey. Like, so I'm chasing you. So, dude, I'm very excited to have you. I'm very excited to have you come out and train with us and obviously go out and see with y'all. So I think it's going to be nothing but an awesome fit for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm super excited.
Well, we got all levels of coaching here. I got your beginners. Trey can handle your intermediates. You can handle the experts.
I appreciate that. That's definitely the goal. I've got 5 athletes going to America's Strongest Man, and super excited about it. You don't get a whole lot of coaches that have that many guys at that level, so I'm very very fortunate for sure.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Well, I will be out there Monday. So I want to try to dip in and get a workout in and maybe shoot a video. I'm hoping Trey can tag along at some point.
Dude, that would be awesome.
I'm hoping.
That'd be great. Now, just to get you in there, honestly, Trey, just for you to get in there and see Nate and get some treatment, and then we'll do some log, which would be great because you can push the boys on log further than everybody except for Garrett. You know, I mean, you and him are probably head to head on that, so it'd be awesome to see y'all go at it and just freaking push. So it'd be awesome.
Yep.
Well, we can do a whole Adventures of Alabama Strongman out there and do a live episode.
Dude, I would love that, man. You're welcome anytime. We could shoot it right there. We got a couple rooms in there. We could definitely put that in and knock it out with the Wi-Fi and everything. So if you want to do that, we can definitely make that happen.
Yep.
Awesome.
Or we start making Jabama. You know what I mean? Jabama Strongman.
Jabama. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll start doing that for sure.
Alex told me to get my shoulder cupped.
Man, I see that. And then Adam Guy's complaining about how hot it is, but I think he's just being soft, so it's fine. Chris Stewart's in here. What's up, Chris? What's going on,
Chris
man?
Stewart's not liking what we're talking about.
No, he's not a fan of this topic. We should talk about him and Damien's judging and how amazing it is. I feel like that'll get Chris up and going. Amazing judging.
Or their bodybuilding journey, because they're both like slimming down and working on their figures.
Are they looking all sexy? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on now.
They're a great team on the show as long as you don't give Damien the mic. Just go over the rules.
Brother, was that your show or was that it was either your show or Chuck's show?
Yeah.
But I was like,
mine.
all right, guys, we can do rules meeting. I handed the mic, and then I started my watch, not on purpose. I just noticed the time, and then Damien's going for at least 25 minutes, and I looked down, and I was like, fuck. Okay. All right. All right. And he was still on the press is the funny part. He's like, your feet must come together.
That's right.
Oh, that was Alabama's, I think. The year you were one of the years you were announcing. Yeah, I remember that one.
Dude, it was amazing. The rules were never ever forgotten after that. When I looked at Chris at one point, Chris was like,
"Hey, he's thorough.
Yeah,
you have no excuse for saying I didn't know."
Yeah, for sure.
Chris was like,
he's a good dude too, so for sure.
That's what Chris, I'm sure, was saying. He's like, well, you know what he's going to do. Don't give him the damn microphone.
Chris is no nonsense for sure. That's funny.
15-minute rules meetings is about my favorite.
Yes.
So we can get it done in 5.
Because most of the time you're going to have athletes ask you more questions during the damn thing anyway. So
yeah, and then they try to cheat because they're smart. They'll be like, well, he didn't say that. Like, all right. Come on.
That's right.
I try to treat them like adults until they're not adults, and then I just like, all right, y'all screwed. Let's just do this.
Yep.
Well, what's new in the Georgia world?
Man, what we got? So we got 5 from Body E going to America's Strongest Man. Got a bunch of dudes getting ready for OSG qualifiers. I think that'd be really good for a bunch of dudes. Got Destiny and a few other folks going to nationals. Got Kerry going out there. Got Destiny. That'd be really good. And then we got a bunch of people doing the Immortal show over in Tifton, Georgia. I don't know if you've seen that one yet, but a good local show, new up-and-coming promoter. I want to say his name is Lawrence. I got to look that up. But he seemed like a really nice guy. He's done a really good job of running the show from a social media standpoint. I'm curious to see how he does day of. I'm sure he'll knock it out of the park. So
is that the one that Dylan's helping with?
I believe so.
Yes,
I believe
it is.
Yeah.
We got to get them on here before their show. When is that again?
Should be about 4 to 6 weeks. So I think it's the end of August or middle of August, maybe.
Yeah, we need to get Dylan on to talk about it. I know he hit me up a while back and was giving me some information about the show, and
August 23rd.
We need to get him on here. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
August 23rd. Yeah, and like I said, Tifton, Georgia. So probably about 2 hours from me, probably about 3 hours from y'all. So it'll be good. But yeah, we've got 7 or 8 people going to that one. Got a lot of good people who just did Georgia for the first time. So they're looking at it, and then they're going to be going out there. So I'm sure me and the boys will go out and support and coach and do all that fun stuff. So actually, my wife is doing it, so that'll be a lot of fun as well.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it'll be good. But yeah, I got Tommy Snyder going out there. I've got Drew Gaines is coming down. There's the freaking man, the myth, the legend. Got Jordan Bunting going out there. He did his first show at Georgia. Stephen Buckley, first show in Georgia. Maggie's going out there. Chelsea's going out there, my wife. And then Beth Rambush, another first-timer, so from Georgia Strongest Man. So, yeah, we'll have a really good crew. I think that's 6 right there or 7. But it'll be good. And then, like I said, Kerry and Destiny are going to nationals. And then we got me, Tyler Collins, Mary Castellanato, Alila Worley, and AJ Rock all going out to America's Strongest Man because they're doing open 73s, 105s, and I'm missing one more. Maybe that's it. Open 105 and 73.
Are they not doing 90 or have they already done 90?
So 90s actually, I think this weekend, I think they're doing it in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken, the 200s. Actually, I'm surprised. Is Tyler not doing anything?
Yeah, I think Tyler Davis is doing it. That's why I was thinking it was the same weekend. I guess it's sooner than I thought.
Yeah. The 90 shows they split up. So now they do 90 and 64 paired together, and then they do the 82s and the 265 together. I can't remember that, but they paired like one female weight class with one male weight class, and they're always the same now. So you kind of know who's at the same show every time.
Oh, that
Gotcha.
makes sense because I think Meg and Tyler both are going together.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they got married, didn't they, or engaged?
Yeah. Yep. They
Good
got
for them.
married.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I think they're going to do a 1 year like wedding. Like
Oh, good.
they got the paperwork, and then they're going to do a 1 year wedding after that.
Nice.
So.
Good for them. She seemed like a really nice girl. I just met her at Limit Breaker, actually. So she seemed like good people, and obviously Tyler's been around forever. So it's good for them.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What's new in the Alabama? What's new in the Alabama world? That's what I want to know.
Well, you missed all of it. We've already hashed it
Damn.
out. You were late.
All right. I'll watch the replay. I'm just gonna hop on right now. I'm gonna hop on YouTube and rewind. It'll be good. What was all that trash talk with something about? You guys already cover it. We can leave it.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah,
okay.
we hashed through that a lot.
30-second synopsis for sure.
Trey, do you want to do it, or you want me to do it?
Oh, you go ahead real fast.
It's your story. I'll say it's your story, but
you can narrate it quicker.
Yeah. Someone was spewing a lot of negativity in the community regarding Trey's coaching and his abilities, not to his face, but just in general. So, yeah.
Okay.
And it got back to Trey, which is never a good thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, Chris Stewart, I'm going to quote him as saying Trey is a bitch and a bad coach. So.
To sum it up, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was essentially what it brought up to me by an athlete that left a certain person, and I didn't know how the person left them. It was just that they made a change, so I didn't think anything about it. And like I tell everybody, Matt, I'm very honest with people. I'm not a professional coach at any means, but I've done powerlifting for 10 years. I've done strongman now for 5 to 6, 7 years, whatever it is. I have some bit of knowledge, and I can get people results in the most basic way. And obviously, all my athletes are getting PRs every show, so it must be working, and they're not getting injured. So, I don't know what else you want. I don't charge an arm and a leg because I'm not a professional at any means. It's not about the money. It's about growing people, growing the sport. So I just had, people going after that. I think it's because they were jealous that somebody else had left them. And then they went after me saying I wasn't a good athlete is also what I heard. And I was like, well, I don't know how that's possible because I've podiumed every damn show I've ever done besides the Arnold. So I don't know how that's possible. I've won every powerlifting show I ever did, which is 12 of them. So I don't know what the crap. But anyways, it was just a shock to me, and I wasn't happy. And then my team behind me, Aurora and Southeast Strongman team, they were not happy either. So it was nice to know that I had so many people behind me.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Was it at least like a veteran coach who's really like good at their job? Oh,
no.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We can leave it at that. We don't need to go any further. You can tell me offline. I just saw there was some drama, and I think I saw Olivia standing up for you, which, she's probably one of the most loyal people.
Oh, Olivia was ready to drive to Alabama. She's like my big sister now, yeah.
I would say that's Trey in female form. Like,
yes.
she
was
put
hands.
Me and her were cousins, so I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah, she was fired up. But, like
she's
I said,
hands on somebody.
I was mad at the time. I'm not so mad about it now, per se. But I just request that anything in the future, if somebody has an issue, just come tell me. If there's something I'm really doing is that bad, I'll fix it or try to fix it. I'm not doing anything malicious. I'm very authentic in the person I am. I'm not any different. I'm the same way at work, same way with my employees. This is me. So.
Yeah. The one thing I've learned, and this is my own personal experience, where I've had athletes leave, I've had them come back. I've brought athletes on from other coaches who are supposed to be these world-renowned, amazing people, right? And you kind of get them, and you're like, what was that guy doing, right? But like, the older you get and the more experience you have, the more humble you are, or at least you should be, in my opinion. Like, to the point where you're like, I don't care where you came from, I don't care what the problem is. I've got nothing but respect for that last coach. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to do what I think is best for you. And as long as we agree with that, right? You're the athlete, I'm the coach. As long as we're on the same page and we're moving towards the same goal, like we're doing everything we need to do, and whatever happened in the past doesn't matter. As long as there was no from a female standpoint or from a male to female coach to athlete relationship, as long as there's no major like red flags or issues, like I'm never going to bring it up. It doesn't matter to me. So that's my only thing, dude. And the older coaches understand that. Every older coach I talk to is like, yeah, I don't bring up their old coach. Why would I? It's stupid. But young coaches are like, oh, well, fuck this guy. This guy sucks. This guy fucked up this. That's not what older coaches do. That's not what good coaches do.
That's
They
right.
step back, they take the problem from what it is, and they fix it, or at least do the best they possibly can to fix it.
Yeah.
So
I do like Matt Ederson's. You see his reply there?
no, what happened? Sorry, let me look at it.
Matt. Yeah.
Charity wrestling match.
Oh, dude, I'm in.
Or MMA.
Who are you wrestling? That's what I want to know. Who's stepping in the ring? Is it Destiny? You gonna beat up Destiny?
No, we need to do Trey needs 2 short people like Eddie Hall did.
Oh, okay. All right, we could do like a Carrie. I could throw Carrie in there. I mean, she'd be.
I don't know. Carrie might take him.
I'm not messing with Destiny Carey. I'm good.
Destiny
No, hell
Carey, no. You'd be running the whole time.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh man.
Oh,
Trey was on the
catch
ground.
up to Destiny.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said I'm trying to catch up to Destiny on deadlift right now. She's killing me over here.
Man,
Matt, see that? It says Charles Posey put, since you're doing my coaching now, you're not going to let me hit 700 pounds till after the
we will probably hold off on 700 bench until Arnold. It's probably the best decision. Charles is a smart guy. He knows what's up. He's smart. Chris Stewart asked, are you coming down to ASM? I don't know. Chris Slater hasn't reached out. I know he's busy as hell right now. I'm sure he's enjoying his summer away from school and wrestling and all that stuff. But I mean, if he reaches out to me and he needs help, I'm always going to try to help if I can make it that weekend for sure. Chris is a great man, runs a great show, so I'll definitely try my best to help out whenever I can.
Yeah, we need you at MC.
I would say you need to come down there no matter what.
Yeah, if I can get down there, I'll definitely try my best. Plus, my kids love going down there, and my wife has a good time there with the bar being that close. So as long as he's buying me a few beers, we'll call it even. So.
There you go.
I was going to say, if you're not emceeing and they've got somebody else, I have 3 headsets now for the live streams.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
we always have good feedback when it's us 3, so I think that would be a good fit.
Dude, I'm in for sure. Obviously, Trey's providing the handsomeness, you're providing the intelligence, and I'm just here, so I'm all about it. I'm definitely good.
You got the energy. The
energy, exactly. I got the vibe. The vibe, as the kids say. So Trey and I were talking about, have you guys looked at those events for Alabama? Have you guys talked about the events for Alabama Strongman?
We've run through them a little bit, but we can hit them real quick because
the only one I want to talk about was the sand pit, man. That one is going to be a freaking
yes. Yeah, I said something about that earlier. I said I think they threw the cone flipping over in there. They knew something was going to go on.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's gonna be gnarly for sure. It's compact and it's crappy. We had one of our athletes, Jamie, jack up his knee last year at ASM doing that one. So hopefully everybody stays safe and all that good stuff.
Cool.
But Chris runs a fantastic show. He's incredibly efficient. He's been doing it forever. He's the GOAT in the Southeast, as far as I'm concerned, as far as being able to run a long show. So he's the man for sure.
Well, shout out to our new member to the channel, Mason Smith. He said he's looking forward to competing with me. I'm hoping I'm 100% by then because
Chris Stewart thought he was talking about him.
Yeah, he's talking about me.
Chris Stewart, you're irrelevant now in the lifting world, so you're doing bodybuilding.
I hope I make weight. I'm sitting around 225, 230 right now.
Yeah.
So hold on,
Oh, no.
Chuck, are you gonna do the live stream and compete at Alabama Strongman? Is that the goal right now?
Yeah.
Damn.
It wouldn't be the
gonna
first time I've done it.
You're going to be the color of that shirt by the time you're done with that first event.
Oh yes, 100%.
My wife.
And if my hair don't stop thinning, I'm going to be bald headed at the show too.
Yeah, there you go.
Just shave it.
Let's go buzz cut. Well, Chris, you know what I mean. You're not in the strongman lifting world now. You're trying to look good and be healthier. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
Man,
my wife has entered the chat. I was trying to read how her tone in it. It wasn't so bad, but I thought it was going to be really bad. How long it was.
Oh, yeah. She's aggressive.
No, she can be. Yeah.
Mama bear right there.
Hey,
yeah.
Between you and the wife, man, I'm more afraid of your wife than I'm of you. That's nothing personal against you. She's just a badass.
Yeah.
So.
When she goes to bed angry, which I try not to make her do, I sleep one eye open.
Oh. You know what? I just realized no one has even commented on the awesome AI created thumbnails I've been using. I got one. This one is like me poking him with a stick, like I'm poking in the bear.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's really good.
Go look at the thumbnail for the show. Like, come on, people. I've been working hard on these thumbnails trying to get y'all attention.
They're really accurate too. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You've been crushing it on your subscriptions. It looks like. Looks like you've been doing a great job, man. Congratulations.
I've been trying, man. We're trying to figure out how to pay for this gym.
We gained like 500 on the Nationals.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. It was a great show, too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did you guys go back and watch the Santa Monica like I was telling you about?
We watched parts of it. I mean, I did. I went back and watched clips from it, but mainly because they didn't announce any of the 90 kilogram like scores. I couldn't find them anywhere. I had to go watch the show to figure out who won the daggone thing.
Correct. Obviously, I know how Trey feels about Martins and everything, but like, man, I thought I was going to be a little better. I thought the quality was amazing. I think that is it ADL? Is that the name of the company?
Yeah, ADL Live does great work.
They're fantastic production company. Like every time they do PSL or every time they do any other big shows, they do a fantastic job. It's a high level, high quality, high people too. They're fantastic with husband and wife team. But dude, they brought on a metal rock band singer dude, or maybe he's a guitarist, and he was supposed to be like the guy who knows nothing, so they can have conversation with Cale Beck, who's obviously been around forever and educated people for years and done a fantastic job of building his own social media. My wife comes up, she's like, what are they doing? This doesn't make any sense. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, I was flipping back and forth between y'all. We used to watch AJ at Santa Monica and then watching y'all at Nationals. Dude, it was a cluster. It was just, it was weird, irreverent bantering that didn't make any sense. It was super weird.
We heard that a couple times that we're easier to listen to because we actually interacted with the fans, and which is, I mean, I love that. That's great. I was wondering myself why the hell they had some guys on there that I know who Cale Beck is, but he doesn't come off to me as a very energetic guy that's going to keep you going the whole entire show. You know what I mean?
Bro, so the metal guy was throwing him a couple softballs. He was like, Cale, explain to me why they have heats instead of just everybody going at once. And literally, he deadpans. He's got the microphone. He goes, well, they don't have enough equipment for everybody to go at once. And I was like, oh my God, that's your answer to that? He threw you a salt. Here's how the points work. If you come in first, you get however many athletes are on the field and blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Give it a nice, easy like, here you go, homie. Just go hit a home run with this one. He was like, well, there's not enough equipment, dumbass.
Yep.
I laughed for a solid minute, and Chelsea's like, what? I was like, nothing. I'm good. I'm out. It's hilarious. But yeah, Cale's good people, but like, I just don't know that he's good for like live television. Personal opinion, obviously he's done an amazing job, runs a great program, has good stuff, been around a lot of amazing athletes. I just don't know if that's his best niche for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pissed off at YouTube specifically right now. And I'll say this on YouTube and probably get demonetized. I don't care. But they took away like 2,000 views of our show.
Wait, how do
you do that?
I
don't know. Like,
because they're communists.
I was tracking the live feed alone had nearly 14,000 views after the show for the next 3. Like, we're still gaining 50 something views an hour on that show. People are going back and watching it and like clipping their sections. But we hit, we were like 15.2 thousand views, and we were at 6.1 thousand hours of watch time. And then like Wednesday or Thursday, I clicked on it to see where it was at, updating, because I was letting Willie Wessels and all them know the score, like the overall statistics, and they dropped us down. They said, oh, live dropped from 13.5 to 12.5, and then our watch time went from 6.1 thousand to 5,000. And I was pissed. I started looking it up, and they're like, oh, well, if someone clicks on it 3 times, comes in and out, there's only one view. There's one viewer. But then I went and looked at the Santa Monica because I'm petty, and they didn't drop any. They've kept going up. They haven't dropped at all. Like, and I checked every day because I'm petty like that. And I was so stoked because we were at 15,000 and they were at 23,000, and he has like 380 something thousand subscribers and I've got 2,000. And I was like, we are tracking on point with a major show. And then all of a sudden YouTube's like, no, sit down. I was like,
so do you think they technically, or not technically, do you think they logistically did that because he has so many subscribers, just keep pumping his numbers up so it looks better for his like statistics?
I think YouTube is just stingy with their money is what it is. I don't generate enough money for them, so they don't want to pay me too much money. Martins probably generates a lot of money from people paying for commercial time. Gotcha.
Okay. I am very unfamiliar with how YouTube pays out, so that makes sense to me.
That's my bone to pick.
No, I get it. No, it makes total sense. What's the next major show? We got the Arnold Invitational coming up, or Rogue Invitational coming up soon, don't we?
We do. We got Strongest Man on Earth is next month.
That's right. I forgot about that too. Holy crap!
Which I think Chris said in the comments that Meg might be doing that show too. She's 64
nice.
kilogram. She's going to be bumping up a weight class, I think, for that one if she's doing it.
Oh, that'd be awesome, dude. That'd be awesome. Who are the main players? The strongest man on earth? I haven't looked at nothing. Is Thor coming out?
No, he can't. He didn't want to do the bench press, stand-up bench press.
Oh, really? Because of his pec tear from a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then somebody else pulled out recently too. Who was it?
Reno?
We talked about it. Oh yeah, Reno, the world's strongest man, pulled out.
Wow. Yeah, I'm seeing Austin Andrade. I'm seeing Maxine. I'm seeing Lucas. I'm seeing Mitchell.
You know who you're seeing on there that shouldn't be there? Bobby Thompson over Patty Haynes. Patty Haynes should be in there. 5th world's strongest man.
Bobby Thompson got invited.
He's in that show.
Not on the 2025 list they have right now.
No.
Oh, I thought he got because he's an athlete.
No, I think he's listed on Rogue.
A Rogue, okay. Well, either way, he shouldn't be there either.
Yeah, he's not at the strongest man on earth.
Maybe America's Strongest Man. That'd be a show that he could probably do that I wouldn't bitch about.
I gotcha. What's your bitch with him going to Strongest Man on Earth or to Rogue Invitational?
Because he hasn't earned it. Every show he goes to, he goes, "Oh, I hurt myself. I can't complete the show," because he sucks at everything except for deadlift and log press. I mean, that's just honest. That's the truth. I watched him. It was in 2019. I was at the Arnold competing at XPC. That's when I hit the 635 bench press, and Larry Wills had his world record, and Julius hit 776. Anyways, we're over there watching the Strongman show, and they announced they have a new guy coming up, an up-and-comer named Bobby Thompson. Okay, well, he bombs the show badly, and his reasoning for it was, well, I came into the show injured. I've been injured for a couple months, but I still want to do the show. So I was like, well, then why the hell would you take somebody else's opportunity knowing that you were hurt? To me, that's bullshit. You shouldn't do that. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
and yeah, because there's so many other guys that could have come in there and been heavy hitters now.
For sure.
So ever since he robbed somebody of their opportunity, I think that either that or he used it as an excuse, whichever one. But he can't even pick up a 350-pound stone off the ground, which he's proven at World's Strongest Man in the stone battle. Then you shouldn't be in the top.
That's like fair. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough point to argue. That's a smaller group of strongest man on earth than I was expecting. I'll be honest with you. I think they've only got 7 athletes listed right now.
Well, what's your takeaway with Mitchell Hooper bombing out last weekend?
Brother, I just went back and watched that today. I had not seen any of it, and I finally was like, screw it, I'll go back and watch. And it was, to see him cry and everything, that threw me off, dude. I did not expect.
Oh, he cried?
Yeah, somebody said they caught somebody on a back camera crying. I was like, "There's no way!" And then you could actually see him kind of like tearing up and stuff. That was crazy.
Oh, he finally feeling bad for what he's done.
But yeah, I was about to say
the comment I kept seeing every time that he would. Of course, he took away his comments, but Giants Live had their comments when they did the little interview with him, and the same comment kept popping up. I bet those weights feel real light now that you don't have the baggage of your family anymore. And it was, oh my God, it was amazing.
The internet is undefeated. There's just no way around it. Like you can feel like the biggest piece of crap, or you can feel like the best person in the world. There's no in between.
Well, who do you have winning Strongest Man on Earth since you got the list right there?
So let's look at that. Let's got Austin Andrade. We got freaking Maxine. Lucas Hatton's going to be up there. Hooper's going to be there. And just look, he's got a ton of challengers other than Stoltman and Trey Mitchell. Trey Mitchell might be due. What are the events? Let's look at that.
Well, if there's a frame carry, then he's screwed.
Well, there's a max log press.
Yep, keg toss for max
standing
weight.
chest press.
Yep, frame carry.
Side handle deadlift.
Yep.
Jeez. Can I use straps? That's the only way he's going to do good in that.
Safe carry, yoke style, giant trap bar, deadlift. Who wants a giant trap bar for max? That's fucking weird. Manhood stones. Yeah, the frame carry is definitely there, Trey. But it isn't an arm over arm, so maybe it'll be a little bit lighter. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then standing chest press, like you said, I think that's just such a weird, wacky event. I don't know why it's in there.
I would love to get in there and do that. I bet me and Garrett could probably beat everybody in that show.
I'll bet you it'd be a damn run for the money for sure. If y'all had a few months to train on it, doing the standing bench press machine at the gym too, like I'm willing to have a great time.
So you got like 4 max events in this show.
Yeah, tire flipping to power stairs might be all 7 of them having torn biceps by the time we're done.
Wait, I think they took tire flip away.
Yeah,
they took it off.
Took that away.
Everybody was complaining that they would get hurt.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
There's something else into the power stairs now. I can't remember what it is, but out of the 7 roster athlete, like who do you think is going to podium this? And you got a 50% chance of getting your podium right.
I'm going to go Hooper, Mitchell, Stoltman, just because I just don't know that Lucas is going to get around some of the grip and some of the deadlift stuff. So I'm going to go with those 3.
Is Evan Singleton on that show?
No, not as of right now. I don't know if he's going to change that after having a great show this weekend, obviously, and being back. Because what is he, like 6 weeks out of injury, something like that? 8 weeks out of injury?
Yeah.
Less than 2 months, yeah. Which blew my mind that he won that.
So he crushed. I mean, to his credit, like I said, I went back and watched a little bit of it today, and he absolutely smashed it. Total respect and props to him. He had a hell of a show.
Yeah.
So,
I'll be interested to see.
Trey, who's your picks?
Well, now that Hooper has been defeated, I think it's going to be I don't know the exact order, but I'll go with Trey Mitchell, Lucas Hatton, and isn't Tom Stoltman in the show?
Yes.
All right, Tom Stoltman. I think Hooper's going to be outside the top 3.
Okay.
I think I agree with you on that one. I'm just curious, are they going to try to fill any more spots since they've had people pull out? Because, I mean, Nick Guardione didn't do horrible. Patty Haynes did really well.
Patty Haynes had a great show. He's one of those guys who's always on the cusp of being really good and just can't seem to get over that last little bit. So I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to see if anybody in the comments has added anything. I don't see.
Destiny's trying really hard to get this whole Peepaw Pal thing going on. Manny walked up to me. I think I've talked to Manny for 15 seconds of my whole life, and it goes, "Can I call you Peepaw?" And I was like, "Fuck you." So I'm not really sure.
How old are you, Matt?
I just turned 40 this past.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm old, man. I'm old, brother.
The Masters division.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. So that was the thing. Bob and I would say that we're not doing Masters, brother. Like it's either going to be open or nothing, just like the West Side style. Either open or die. It's one or the other. So
Chuck, you're 35 and I'm 34. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A couple of whippersnappers.
Yeah.
Trey is the youngest one of the 3 of us.
Yes.
I mean, he looks small. So it just makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On camera, he does right here. Yeah.
Perhaps always on pro for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we are losing people left or right. I think people are tired of hearing us just cut up. But is there anything else we need to hit on before we call it wraps? We're almost at an hour.
No.
So stay tuned for my transformation.
Let's go. You said you want to do bodybuilding, right? That's you, Chris, and Damien. We're all doing bodybuilding.
I tried it for 2 weeks, and I pulled into a Zaxby's, and that went all the way.
You're like Pontius Pilate, just washing your hands. Just nah.
Yeah, I could do the workouts, but when it came to eating the chicken and rice and broth, I was like, no, I'm done.
Ain't no way. Oh, Manny's in here. Look at that asshole. Hey, Manny, fuck you.
Manny's going for blood for me tonight. He said your forearms look bigger than mine.
That's just.
Hey. Zaxby's does sound good, J-Mac. You're 100%
Look at that.
right.
You're further away from the camera, and they're about the same size.
Yep.
I was about to pull out another appendage, but it's going to be way smaller. I promise you that right now.
Did you just say another appendage?
100%.
I think that's the perfect way to end this show. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for everybody who joined. Thanks for Matt Anderson for upgrading and Mason for joining the channel.
What up, Mason?
Y'all two don't go anywhere. I'm going to talk to y'all before we get off.
Charles, I did work out in no AC this past weekend, just let you know.
Hey, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's ready to go.
That's right. All right, bye, y'all.
Just do your thing. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.